Hey everyone, it's Karen. Okay, it is a super busy time of year, but I wanted to talk today about embracing your weekend and like planning the perfect weekend for you. Years ago, I listened to this podcast called Before Breakfast. This podcast is amazing. They're tiny little short episodes where you can just think about how you do life and kind of learn tips or tricks that you can choose to use or not use depending on what you like. And one episode, the podcast host was basically talking about planning the perfect weekend and making sure that your weekends are super fulfilling. So basically what she noticed is that the weekends that she felt most fulfilled included a certain combination of things. Now, I don't quite remember what her list was, but I will link it below. Just because the whole idea is that you don't follow one person's list, but you make your own list. What needs to be present in your weekend for you to feel like the most refreshed, the most joy, all that sort of stuff. Here's the list I came up with for myself, and then I'm just gonna take you along with me on my weekend, and you can see if this weekend includes these things. The first one is fresh air. That always makes me feel like my problems are so small, and it just makes me feel so connected to the way we're supposed to be living, and it just makes me feel free, and it also just kind of like just calms me down so much. The other one is spending time with friends or family, which I should have a lot of this weekend. Spending time with my faith, whether that means taking a yoga class and just kind of reflecting independently, reading a book that is getting me going, or going to church, right? It's spirituality. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a certain faith background. And then finally, exploration, going somewhere new, exploring somewhere that I haven't really explored before in that kind of way. So let's see if I can include those in this weekend.
My name is Michael Flynn, and this lovely lady beside me is my wife Mary. We're going to play some Irish tunes for you.
And so he's had a mishap, as it were. Yes.
One of the things that the cemetery is known for is having the monument to him. His hand was actually branded. Muskegon was growing very rapidly.
Good evening, friends. My name is John Torrance.
I am Maid. I'm Kat, and I work for many families throughout the day and throughout the week.
I'm Josephine Shepard Harkness. My family moved here to the Bear Lake area when I was only 2 years old.
I was elected mayor of Muskegon for 2 terms. For the workers to clear those logs out of the boom, get them to the mill, that he may be in the employ of or even invested in lumber mills in other parts of the state where they would love to see our lumber priced out of the market.
Graf, what are you doing down here? Why don't you get on back to your big fancy crib and leave us in the unmarked graves alone?
You can't scare us off. We're dead.
Built the wings on either side. And it is an imposing building from the outside. Thank you. They don't let the key out anymore. They used to, but apparently too many keys went missing. They're not all full yet. Switch over on this side.
Well, that was after my mama died and my pa remarried the widow Benson. Me and the new missus didn't get along none too well together.
I was exhausted, so here I am.
You did work very hard, Mom. But at least Mr. Hackley left you $25,000 in his will.
Son Leo David.
Leo, you have anything to say? Just cuteness.
God, we baptize Leo David Evans in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit to you.
Hey everyone, it is Sunday night and I just realized that one thing I didn't talk about was sleep. So yesterday I took a nice cozy nap with the windows open even though it was freezing outside. I was just so snuggly and warm, and then obviously it's just so nice being able to go to bed when you're naturally tired and wake up when you're ready to wake up on the weekend. And I just wanted to share something that I have been loving lately, and that is my Manta Sleep mask. So if you guys are curious about this, I will put a link below, and there's a discount code. I'll put it below. Anyway, this is just an amazing sleep mask that was sent to me by Manta. I never thought I needed a sleep mask. Guys, you need this. The stereotype is wrong. So basically, any little bit of light that comes into your eyeballs is going to disrupt your sleep. And obviously there are so many lights. Even though I have blackout curtains, I feel like there's light from the street that comes in. There is my Wi-Fi router, just all sorts of little things that have the tiniest bit of light. And this completely blocks out all the light. It has these really comfy little cups that don't put any pressure on your eye. So you basically, your eye sits in here, and then this cushion's around it, and you can adjust these so you can move them farther away or closer together. You can also get different cups. They have all different ones. I think they have cooling ones that you put in your freezer or in your fridge or whatever. There's loads of one. There's also different cups that are for side sleepers, which I am, but I find this to be absolutely perfect just the way it is. So anyway, yeah, I think that's one thing that is nice about the weekend, is just having an extra opportunity to sleep when you want to sleep and when your body is craving sleep or just the luxurious nature of a nap. So anyway, my weekend is pretty much wrapped up. I'm gonna eat dinner, do some journaling, do some reading, but I am curious for you guys, what would you include in your perfect weekend? Did I accomplish what I said is contained in my perfect weekend? Let me know what you think, what you would include in yours. Like, I don't know. I feel like that it's not like any weekend is going to be perfect, but I just feel so refreshed and fulfilled when some of the things I mentioned, or most of the things I mentioned, are included in my weekend. This has been an absolutely amazing weekend for me. It was the perfect mix of family and doing stuff and having time to read and to be an introvert and to just live myself in the way that I like to live. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing weekend as well. Have an amazing one coming up, and let me know if you end up trying some of these tips to just like reflect on your weekend and decide what you should include as well. I will see you guys later. Bye.